Welcome back to Football Manager 2024 Surviving Luton. There are 2 games left in the whole season. One is going to be the FA Cup, and one is the last game against Crystal Palace. We do find ourselves currently in first place. I never would have thought this would have happened at this point, but it looks like Liverpool will have to win their next 2 games, and we'll have to end up losing against Crystal Palace as well for them to even have a chance. And Man City would have to win the next 3. They do face Liverpool in one of those, and we would have to again lose our next one against Crystal Palace. But just a quick look at how well we did towards the end, though. We ended up beating Norwich 1-0. We then ended up tying against Tottenham. Brentford we won 1-0. Basler scores in the 85th minute. We ended up beating West Ham 2-0. Almeida gets both those goals as well. We then got another 2-0 one after Onana got sent off in the 17th minute. We were already up 1-0 before that, but Endrick scored the sealer at the end. And then again, Basler showing up exactly when we need one. 81st minute, he ends up beating Brighton while they were at home. So this one was the most insane one. So I'm going to show you this. It's absolutely insane. XG wise, they destroyed us. We end up rotating our team completely. None of these players you end up seeing start for us, other than maybe Curtis and Val as well. We did put in Azun and Solis. Azun played well above his rating. He ended up playing phenomenal, actually. He is a Sky Bet championship, but he does have a decent amount of potential. And then we end up playing Aqua as well. Just a decent amount of rotation throughout our team is what we're trying to do. And then we put in Konate as well. Konate ended up getting a very highlight reel moment for us. So we will forever be thankful for him. We ended up doing a couple switches after. We ended up putting Gelhart in afterwards for Van Persie. But taking a quick look at the first goal that we ended up scoring, we ended up scoring in the 45th minute. 2 minutes of extra time. Absolutely insane. So Marshall ends up getting it back and then sets it up for Azun. And somehow it ends up ricocheting, goes in the bottom corner. So we should count ourselves lucky. We ended up holding off them for most of the game until the 90th minute, which is incredibly insane. We then ended up conceding this goal. I was furious at this point. And it's just like a tap-in, just a very bad miscommunication. And I thought all hopes were done. And then finally, 90 plus 6, I think there's only maybe 4 minutes of extra time, but somehow it got squeezed to 6 minutes. I think this game's a little bit rigged just for us. But Konate ends up putting one through for Gelhart, and we end up scoring in the 95th minute. So a minute after what it normally would have been. Our XG wasn't that great. As you can see, Aston Villa's was just absolutely insane, but rightfully so. We didn't end up playing any of our starters, and that's pretty much how it was, and what we end up having to do with that. But all in all, not too upset by it. We're in an incredible position. We've already done better than what we've ever done in the Premier League before, which we ended up doing last season, which was, I believe, finished in 4th place, I think. Take a look at that. We end up finishing in 4th, and now somehow we're in a position where we can actually manage to lift the trophy here. We can maybe even lift 3 trophies this season, or 4 trophies this season actually, which would be insane. We'll take a quick look at who they're playing though. They managed to lose against PSG, so they end up getting dropped out, but you guys saw that as well. They beat Newcastle, Burnley, Bournemouth, and then thank God they end up tying against Leicester 1-1. Absolutely insane. They end up doing that away from home. They're facing Man City also away from home. Fulham shouldn't be as difficult, but if they end up losing or tying or anything like that, we end up getting the trophy immediately. I feel as though the only chance is Man City, but I think they're also playing an easy opponent. No, actually, they're playing Arsenal. Wow, okay, so that will be a difficult one. They're away from home as well. So there's a decent chance that we could end up being crowned as champions while we're playing the FA Cup. So let's look at the team that we end up picking for the FA Cup, and let's see if we can manage to get another piece of silverware for the season. And this is our squad for the finals. We have Capril in goal, Val, Kirodia, Diamande, and Malanka as our backline. We have Naipen and Samu as our midfield there, and we have Astanis, Echeverry, and Gelhart as our attacking mids there. And then Bazar is going to get the nod up front. We do have Van Persie on the bench as well. We have Kanate as well on the bench, and Almeida, since he ended up playing way too much last game, he's going to start on the bench as well. So all in all, pretty decent squad that we're going with this. I'm very curious to see if they end up taking this one seriously, because it's going to be a pretty important game. But this alone would be one of the top achievements of our team for sure. They have 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5, and we've won our last 5. So big difference, but it's neutral ground. You never know what could happen. And let's see if we can manage to actually bag some goals here. I would really hope that Bazar ends up doing the recent form that what he's done. That's why he's getting the nod up front instead of Gelhart. I do kind of regret putting Gelhart on the field. Actually, I would have rather him start on the bench and then him come in at halftime if we need it. Same thing with that's why I did Almeida, because if we end up needing to put Almeida in at any point. I have full confidence that he'll be able to make the difference there, and yeah, I guess Echeverry would probably come off if we need it. That should be offside. That's definitely offside. Huh. Yeah. I don't know why the linesman's even playing this game, since he didn't even put his... I mean, it looks more offside than what it was. But we should count ourselves lucky there. 3 minutes in, we could have easily conceded. But we didn't. And that's all that matters. Interesting, Liverpool winning 5-0. So doing us no help here. And then 0-0 for the Man City game. So it's just going to come down to how much Man City hates Liverpool and if they can end up putting a pounding on them. But 5-0, that does put them ahead of us, I think, if we don't get any points, because they'll be beating us in goal differential, because we've only managed to get like 1 or 2-0 games. Bazar with the chance. Oh my god, can't get it off. That's just disappointing. 15 minutes in, we get a corner here, or 16 minutes in, I guess. Nothing to it. Diamande to Stanis. Just shoot it. Oh my god, I don't know. I think it hit off a post and it hit off someone. I don't know how that didn't end up doing anything there. Oh my god, it's not going to show it. What the hell? I don't care about this. I don't care about the scores. I care about the standings. Echeverry to Samu to Naipen. Astanis here, just cross it in. Someone finished it. Jesus. Someone shoot it. What is Bazar doing there? That is just dirty poor. Pedrola now with the chance. Just finish it. Just shoot it. And he does what he's told. He ends up shooting it. We end up getting a corner. No one wants to shoot it. I don't understand. We're knocking at the door of this final. I'm not gonna show it either. What the hell? I don't care about that. So we're not even gonna pay attention to that, because the Man City one's not really gonna matter that much, I don't think. I think Arsenal is just gonna be too difficult for them to beat decisively. They would beat us in XG, Man City though, by a lot. Capril ends up turning it away. Now, see, this is what happens when you guys don't shoot. You guys don't shoot, you let the other team come back in the game. And we just watch them play now. Capril, if Capril wasn't our goalie, I feel as though we would be bottom of the table. He saved us so many times. Samu ends up doing a terrible pass, gets denied, and Pedro runs all the way down. Surely that should have been a goal. Capril gets in front of it again. His rating's now up to a 7. Naipen's the only one else that's actually showing up. Bazar is a 6.5 rating. That tells you enough. Maybe if you shot it, your rating would be higher. He's now a 6.4. So it's going down by the second. And I don't like the prospect of having... Actually, I could probably put Almeida at top striker at this point. But he still has like a full bill of health. Oh my god. How is that not a penalty? I don't know how that's not a pen. He like slide tackled with both legs. Val is hurt now. Fantastic. What is he hurt with? Potential foot injury. It better be a broken foot. That's all I'm going to say. Using up one of our subs for that. XG wise, we are ahead of the game. Possession wise, we're ahead of the game. But we need something. We need another gear here. I don't want to go to shootouts with them. I'll listen to the assistant coach. I don't like listening to him, but I feel as though Bazar needs to really turn it up. Gelhart now with it. Let's see if we can get a decent highlight to start the half. See if the words of encouragement matter. Nipin then losing it again, like so cheaply. A lot of these losses are just so cheaply. We get countered. We're gonna concede right now. Gelhart with a good slide tackle there. Gelhart also getting tired. I don't want to make the subs until like much later on, probably like 65th minute. Just in case. I can't remember if FA goes to shootouts right away. Capriel manages to get it. Thank God. And we have a highlight on our own end. I never liked those. Nipin now with it. Just don't lose it. Gelhart running the other way. And somehow this is the highlight. Gelhart now running down the wing. Finding a Stanish. Now shoot. Oh my God. Gets turned away for a corner. All this in like 3 minutes. Or 4 minutes, I guess. Come on, Gelhart. Shoot it. Gelhart. Oh my God. That was one of the nicest goals I've ever seen. Gelhart ends up thrashing it. And this is exactly why we didn't want to sub anyone at halftime. We're going to have to watch that super slow-mo. Malanka ends up getting it to Gelhart. He gets it on the bounce. One touches it and then just destroys it. Trubin had no chance on that one. Now they're going to come full force on this. Good thing we're still balanced so we won't get caught. Let's see if we can get 2 very quick goals. Because I feel as though this is when they're going to be the most vulnerable. Come on, just screw up. Just pass it right to us. No, of course that's not going to happen. But like I said, we're going to hold off on subbing anyone for a little while. This is a really long highlight. And we haven't touched the ball yet. So I don't like that prospect. Malanka with it. What kind of frickin' pass is that? My God, we're going to have to overhaul our whole team after this. If this is how we play against Crystal Palace, it's going to be very disappointing. We end up getting lucky here and we get a free kick. But geez, thank God that highlight ended. Just utterly disappointing. We get a corner here. Let's see if we can capitalize on it. No, not even close. We're not... Nipin's going to be the one that's going to come off for sure, though. Just looking at Nipin, I want to take him off. He was sporting a 7.0 before. But I feel as though we need to take him off. Put in Wharton. Don't want to take off Gelhart, but maybe put him more as striker. And we'll see how Bazdar ends up working there. That is our second sub. I should probably make another one. Malanka I'm going to take off just because of what I saw before. We're going to put in Gekter, which then leaves us 2 more subs. I didn't want to do it until much later, but it seemed like the best opportunity. I did see Nipin looking like he was a little bit raggedy, and he started off so well, but then didn't quite do anything. We're not gonna do it until around the 75th minute. With Echeverry's probably gonna come off. Bazar, you're gonna lose it. There, good pass there. Great vision. Let's see if we can get another goal here. Wharton gets it, gets turned away. Tonali is obviously done his suspension for gambling, and he's coming on for them. So it looks like they need strength in the midfield, which is kind of an odd one because it doesn't seem as though they're not controlling a lot of it. So around 70th minute, we're going to probably make a switch here. I mean, XG, yeah, we'll do it right after this highlight because that will dictate what we do. But Gelhardt's going to have to come off as well. So maybe Almeida comes on there. Good Samu. That was a great tackle there. Yeah, Van Persie's the one who they're telling us to put on. We might do that. Pedrola gets it. Oh, okay, it's done. Alright, we're going to make our sub right after this. We will put in Van Persie as well. Let's watch the replay. I think Samu is definitely the reason for that. Gelhardt, great pass between the three of them. And then Astanis ends up finishing. Gelhardt's going to get a nice little sub after this. He's earned it. So, going to take off Gelhardt. We're going to put in Van Persie here. And then I think Echeverry might have to come off. We'll put on, you know what? You know, let's put on Kanate. He earned it from last game. We'll put Basder as attacking mid there. All we have to do is hold at this point. And I did like Kanate last game. At least we can kind of see what our youth are going to look like. Ooh, that was kind of a cheap loss there. Van Persie getting... Someone's hurt too? No, Gekter's not coming off. Why would I take anyone off? Those instructions are the dumbest thing that I've ever seen. Gekter's going to have to play through it. All we need is 20 minutes here. He better not be off the field, though. Good tackle there. Stannis now to Kanate. Now, Kanate, don't prove us wrong. Good pass to Wharton. There we go. Overload them on the left there. And Bazar ends up scoring. Oh my god. So, if Bazar plays attacking mid, he can score. But if he plays top striker, he can't. He doesn't want to shoot. Go figure. But, yeah, we're going to ignore this. It's a slight injury. Van Persie looked like he kind of dummied it, and then Bazar ends up scoring it. Good all around, guys. We're up 3-0. Stop showing that. Tonali is still one of the substitutions there. 5-0. It looks like the games are all done, though. Hall now with the chance to Astanis. To Kirodia. Hall just crossed it in. Let's see if we can get 4. Kanate, that's what I'm talking about. Amazing. Great pass all around. Good setup for Hall. And the 16-year-old gets in the books there. It's a good, nice little chip there. And good read by Kanate. No one around him. That's exactly what we need from him. 16 years old. He was 15 earlier when we ended up getting him. Yeah, looks like all those games are definitely done. Hall now. Kirodia doesn't get to it. 4-0. Looks like this is going to be a very decisive win here. If we can get 5, I mean, I would say just hold off on the goals. Let's keep them coming for next game. Bazar now with another one. Oh my god, 5-0. And they haven't had anyone sent off or anything. See, this is the team that I knew that we could be. This is how dominant that we can be when we're playing to kill. And we're just in balance. We're not even in positive. Bazar maybe as an attacking mid might be a ridiculous threat, actually. I might have to look into that. Tete is at a 5.8. Oh my god. Their team must be, like, exhausted. Oh, their team is exhausted. 5 minutes extra time. I mean, we could just hold on, or we could score more. But this must be, like, the worst defeat in a final ever. Stannis now, oh my god. Hits the post! It could easily be 6-0. Kanate now with it. and we end up losing it. I feel as though we're going to concede here, though. They put everyone forward. Felix now, they lost a little bit of the momentum, but running down the right side, oh, can't quite get it. Caprillo's at around 7.2 as well, but as you can see, it's all been us. They've only had like a handful of opportunities. This looks like it's the end. The last chance of the game. Diamande with it to Hall, to Samuel. We're just going to hold on to it, though. That is the question. We should probably. Konate now with it. Wants to make a name for himself. Bazder wants the hat trick. Is it a hat trick? Yeah, he's got two. Samuel now with it. It looks like we're just going to hold it. We shouldn't shoot. It would be so disrespectful. Match is over. My God, they got absolutely manhandled. And we end up getting another trophy here. Can we get 3 major trophies in this season? I guess, would Carabao Cup be a major one? But this is the first time we've ever won the FA Cup, so amazing. Fantastic for us. Caprile should be the one that holds it. He's definitely got us this far. And there it is. I think we have 8 games until the last game of the season against Crystal Palace. And all we got to do is probably hope for a draw there. And hopefully they don't drink too much. And they don't celebrate too much. But the typical cartwheel there, we will take it all day long. Yeah. They all deserve to celebrate. We should probably rest everyone like at least one day though. We end up winning a top domestic cup. So yeah, this is a top one. 5-0 though. I don't know if that's a record. We end up celebrating the double here. So yeah, we won the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup. We get 2 million for this. It's few finances. We do have around 13 million there. Our budget is already around 45.5 million for next season. Our payroll jumps up an extra 400k than what we're spending. So absolutely insane. Vale is injured for 5 weeks. Jesus. So he's going to miss the last game. And then Gekter's probably going to miss the last game. Yeah, we're going to rest you. Like I said, we're not resting you for the last game. We're going to rest you for, let me see how many. 8 days. So we're going to rest you for 5. But yeah, he has played an awful lot. Yeah, Pedrola, massive. And apparently looking at Bazder, okay. Fantastic. We paid exactly what we won. What did we yeah, we got 2.3. We technically lost money by paying out everyone, but I'm okay with that. Biggest overachievers apparently didn't see how well we did last season. So I mean, screw them. Almeida ends up getting also another 245k for that. Let's see if that ends up improving. We're still only favor personnel. Oh my God. So apparently an FA Cup's not going to do it. But I did notice something else that was pretty fun though. I really did like this. I noticed that our under 18 ended up winning a while ago for Division 3, but this year our under 21 team ended up winning the title there. I don't know. I think they still have another game left. Knocked out a group stage there. No, we want under 21. Yeah, they're in the final also against Chelsea there. So they can win the under 21 Premier Division. So we could have a double champion between us and them, and that'll be insane. If we manage to pull that off, I will be extremely happy. When's the date for it though? Let me go back to that. Competition. The date is the 19th, so it's in 3 days. So we'll end up being able to tell that before the next game, but we'll end up jumping up and seeing if we can manage to win 2 titles, one for our under 21 and one for us as well. It'll be the biggest point in our careers for sure, but currently Liverpool does need to win. Man City's already out of the running, I think. I believe they should be. So we'll end up jumping to that game, and let's see if we can manage to get a win against Crystal Palace. So this is the squad that we're rolling with for the final game. We have Capril in goal, Hall, Kirodia, Diamande, and Malanka as our back line. We have Naipin and Samu as our mid there. Astanis, Almeida, and Kanate are going to get the nod as our attacking mids there. And then Bazer's going to get the nod up front. He did do well the last game. We will probably put in either Gelhart or Van Persie, depending on how well we're doing. And I do like having Echeverry on as a sub, just in case Almeida gets tired. But hopefully we can get the title here. I think a tie does it for us as long as Man City ends up winning. So if Man City wins, no matter what, we win this. But a tie will do it as well with that. I don't really want to lose this game, but I think they're fighting for relegation as well. So they could, in theory, get out of relegation by beating us. So they're going to go full force against us. We're going to look at the table throughout the whole thing when it lets us, but so far there's 2 highlights like almost immediately. So it's either we're going to push it to them or or we're going to give it away and get caught here. Just don't concede early on. Oh my god, it looks like we might. Piss poor interception. We end up getting the post there. That is just lucky. So we'll take a look at this. Crystal Palace, yeah, Crystal Palace does not look like they're in a position where they're gonna be kept up here. I think they have to win, and Brentford have to lose, but Brentford's playing against Burnley, and Brentford's up 1-0. So, I mean, I'm okay with the tie here, but Crystal Palace looks like they're going down no matter what. And yeah, there's no way they can catch Wolves either. Tottenham's up 1-0. Man City and Liverpool still 0-0. So we are up 2 points here. We haven't registered any shot though. And Sam was already tired, and Hall is apparently upset at something. A lot of divas, I guess. They end up getting their 3rd shot. Still nothing. This is the team that also did manage to get 5 goals, so I'm kind of shocked as to why we can't get anything moving up front. Maybe because we keep playing for a tie here, it looks like. It just looks like we're down. Yeah, we're going to lose it. See, I don't get that at all. Naipin now with it. Loses it again. Oh my god, we're gonna concede so early. Liverpool's up 1-0 too. Oh my god. We're gonna blow this. We're gonna concede and Liverpool's gonna win. I can see it right now. We're just playing so bad. Yeah, we get bumped down to 2nd position here because of goal differential. You guys gotta step up here. Oh my god. How do you lose it that bad? We can't even get it past our own half at this point. No one can pass it apparently this game. Yeah, don't let him shoot. But it won't matter. If we can't end up scoring, nothing's going to matter. At halftime, we're going to have a serious team talk here. And again, just terrible heading. Another post. That is 2 posts. We should be down 2-0. And here's our chance to possibly go down 1-0. Doesn't look like our team talk has settled in yet. Capril manages to turn away. Jesus, Bazer's apparently upset. So is Hall. These guys need to grow the F up. Tied 1-1 though. So we do get lucky with that. We headed away too, so we do alleviate the pressure. But still, do I want to win on a tie here? Now we finally get an opportunity on offense. Stannis now with it. Gets turned away. Another corner, but still. Almeida with a chance here. No one can head the ball apparently. So we go into it with one shot on target. Seriously, one shot on target, guys. Man City up 2-1. So if things stay the way that they are, we can push through. But I'm pretty upset at our team. Nipin's apparently, you know what? You're coming off then. If you're gonna be a baby, you're coming off. Sam is having a good game. You know, I'll put in Azun. Azun actually did very well for us that one game. And this isn't a very good team. Like, they're gonna get relegated. They're a championship team. But Nipin not responding well to team talk means he has to come off. I'm not gonna let that happen. And still 2-1. We'll make our subs rather soon though, because Almeida's also tired. And I'm gonna have to be smart about this. We're probably gonna do two. See, look, Azun wants to play. Good pass to Pedrola there. Hall now, Samu, and he finishes it. Like I said, Azun is playing better than the Wonder Kid. My God, great finish by Samu there. But Azun started it all. Hall even with a good pass there, and great shot. See what happens when we shoot? Could not be happier. So we're up 1-0. Things stay this way, we win no matter what. But we're going to hold off on doing some of the subs. Samu's going to have to come off though. That is disappointing. I will say that. So we're going to do this, the Samu sub. Wharton. Yeah, Wharton's going to play instead. And then Almeida might have to come off too. Alanka looks like he needs to come off. You know what? We're going to put Gector in there. So we can have two more subs here. I kind of want to hold off. We're going to hold off around the 70th minute. I want to see Almeida a little bit more. And then by then, someone else can get tired too. Now Pajola with it to Hall. Oh, gets turned away. That I don't mind losing it like that. So 60th minute, we're still up to 1-0. And we're passing it a little bit better now. Oh my God! And then Pedrola ends up losing it like that. Now with Almeida, let's see if we can finish. Come on, someone shoot it. Warren now with it. Both midfields with decent shots here. Warren ends up getting it for a corner here. And let's see if we can get it. Diamande to back to Wharton to Diamande. Someone shoot it, please. Azun now with it. To Hall. Someone shoot it. End of the highlight. Jesus. We're going to make our subs in a little bit. I guess Almeida and maybe even Pedrola are going to have to come off. Konate surprisingly holding his own though. I will say that. Warren now with the chance. And he finishes it. Thank you. You made our decision so much easier. 2-2 now for Liverpool and Man City. So they're fighting for it. Echeverry is obviously coming in for us. Konate could be the only one that has to come off. You know what? Marshall or Gelhardt? I don't. You know what? Bazar's going to swap here. We're going to put in, we'll put in Gelhardt. But if I could move Bazar to attacking mid there, I would. I don't know how well Echeverry plays on the wing. So we're up 2-0. It's tied 2-2. This is the perfect storm now. We do have we aren't winning in terms of shots, but on target we're doing pretty good. Let's see if we can capitalize here. I do like Bazar better on the wing though, to be honest, or as attacking mid. So we're going to have to remember that for next season. Especially how he played last game. Let's see if I can... might swap him after this highlight. I'll put him in the middle again. We get beat here very easily. Capriel ends up guessing wrong, so good thing we didn't completely give up on this game. But we'll switch these guys up. and see if we can manage to make them pay here. Bazer's still upset, so maybe he should have been one of the guys that came off. 2-1 though. Man City now leading, so this is huge. I do want to win this game though. Oh my god, Bazer can't quite head it. I don't know what Bazer was trying to do there. He's having a bad game. He's very inconsistent, I guess. He can win us the title, but then almost lose it for us. Feels like we should probably play a little bit tighter, though. Gector with the interception there to Gelhardt. Get rid of it, Gelhardt. Play it to the wing to Konate there. Soon to be your best friend. Bazer now with it. To Azun. Oh my god, Azun almost put it in. See, Azun is sneaky good. I do like him. He's going to feature into our squad next year for sure. Now that he's going to get better. We do have a ton of money, but I feel as though the one thing we do need is a proper winger. Konate is doing pretty admirable. He is only a 6.3 this game, so he's not doing as well this game, but he did do well the last couple games, and he can only improve from now. Still 3-2 in the game with Man City. And if things stand here, we will find ourselves with the championship. And we'll end up having to look to see if our under 21 end up winning as well. I didn't want to take a look at it yet. I wanted to wait for you guys. I didn't want to jinx anything either. Bazer now with it to Echeverry. Bazer back to him. Oh my god, we almost put one in. We'll take the corner though. Actually, I would have taken the goal. Bazer now improves to 7.0. See, he's actually a solid attacking mid. I do like the rotation with the Zune too. I feel as though him as an attacking playmaker is pretty decent. They only have him as a 6.5, but I feel as though he's closer to like a 6.8 right now. I don't like the killing time, but I'm going to accept it given the circumstances. Wharton now with it to Hall. Hall, you gotta put more of muscle into that. He just kind of watched it, and we end up getting the ball back. But all in all, pretty disappointing for that. Extra time, 5 minutes extra time here. All we gotta do is keep possession. So run to the corner, do what you have to do. Don't lose it like that. You should go the other way now. Oh my god, don't lose it like that. What is going on here? Diamande, our best player, is given away just like that. Bazer now the chance here. Oh, I thought he put it in. One goal would have decided it right there. So a highlight again right after. Diamande to Wharton. To Echeverry. To Azun. Oh my god, that was a ridiculous shot. Azun almost put it in there. Wharton now watching it. I don't understand this logic. They're watching the ball go. At this level, I don't understand that. We get it back though. Bazer now with it to Azun. Azun's a 6.5. I don't know. I rate him higher than that. That shot was also pretty ridiculous. We end up getting a corner, and all we have to do is wait it out now. Warren's just going to hold on to it. Just play it short. Someone comes short. Gelhardt now with it, and we score. Gector, the sub, ends up sealing the deal for us. 3-1. Surely this is it. Warren's up crossing it. I don't know who it hits off of. Gelhardt, it looked like a shot, but I'm going to give it to him. He probably passed it there to Gector, and then Gector puts it through. So not only are we going to win, but Liverpool ends up losing. I wonder if they end up giving up their spot, though. So we'll see what the standings look like at the end. We get crowned champions. That is 3 trophies this season, or technically 4 if you want to count the Europa one thing. But that is insane. Lift the trophy up. Let's accept it. Couldn't be happier. And we managed to do it. I can't believe we did it after 3 seasons. We will have to look at the best signings and the worst signings that we've done, though. But Almeida is definitely going to be one of the top ones. Gelhart for sure. Solis, Samu, all those guys. Kirodia also. Let's do the somersault, guys. Who's going to do it? Doesn't show me his number. We end up doing it. We don't do it in front of home, though, but we managed to do it in front of Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace also gets relegated as well. Gelhart at 7.3, Almeida 7.5, Samu 7.8, and then everyone playing very well. We managed to beat them in terms of XG, so a somewhat competitive game. It shouldn't have been as competitive as what it was. But yeah, champions, time to celebrate for sure. Unfortunately, we didn't get it put in Van Persie, but I will completely accept that. Managed to win 2 top domestic ones, so we did do the double there for that, but I feel as though it's going to be the triple. We managed to win with 5 points, though. We'll end up taking a look at this. We end up getting the treble, so yeah, we won Premier, FA, and Carabao Cup. But we did, I feel as though we did win another one, though. We won, what was it? No, it feels as though there's another one. We won the Super Cup as well. Oh no, we lost the Super Cup. Sorry, never mind. Never mind, we got destroyed in that one. 3-0. So yeah, we're extremely happy with this. We end up winning it. Yeah, it's the first time ever. Can't believe we won 3 trophies though. Capriel, if we didn't have Capriel, we wouldn't have done it. Our odds at the preseason was not 50-1. I think it was worse than that. They had us as mid-table. Oh, actually, maybe 50-1. So they didn't have us even close to it. Man City was, oh, that was upsetting. Man City was supposed to be top. Arsenal was supposed to be second, and Liverpool. Even Liverpool ended up exceeding expectations. But Man City definitely dropped, and so did Arsenal. Arsenal finished in 8th. Oh my god, I think they ended up firing their coach. So let's take a quick look also and see if our under 21 managed to win as well. It'll be very historic if they manage to win this one. They ended up winning. Wow, I can't believe it. So they end up winning 2 trophies. We end up winning 3. Absolutely insane. Okay. You're not the head coach. And we managed to end up winning that. Finances now are at 41 million. Wonder if our transfer budget ends up changing as a result of it. Oh, they had to play at least 5. So unfortunately, all our youngsters don't end up getting it. Even Kanate doesn't get it because he has to play 5 matches. That's disappointing. We paid out 8 million for everyone, and Crystal Palace falls to the championship. Let's see if we finally manage to actually. We're still only favorite personnel. We'll click again, see if it does anything. You had players selected in Team of the Year and 3 players in Team of the Year. So fantastic. Record high, yeah, obviously. Squad planning for next season, we'll have to look at that later. Gector wins Young Player. Congratulations. And we get more coaches. Great. That's what happens when you end up winning. Capriel, of course, gets Golden Glove. It shouldn't even be close. His stats were he had more shutouts than he allowed goals. That is insane. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen a stat like that. More shutouts than goals conceded. Insane. Capriel ends up getting, obviously, and Kirodia and Gector and Bazdar end up getting featured in. That is insane. Let's see if they still haven't done that. We'll have to look at it next season. But that is fantastic for us. Let's look at best 11. See if it ends up featuring that. So Capriel's obviously in best 11, but I don't think they updated it from last year. Yeah, definitely can't be updated from last year. He played 55 games this season. But it still has Martial up front as well. And Langrak's still there as well. How well is he doing? Not very good. He's allowing a lot of goals. In Serie A, though. Not too bad then, I guess. So, geez, I can't believe this happened. I'm still on a high here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. Can't believe we managed to win. I think it's safe to say we did survive Luton. That's for sure. We're gonna try to still play a quick season after this as well, and then we'll end up going. I just want to kind of see in terms of our facilities. I want to see how much money we end up getting once we end up moving into Power Court here. I want to see if it's a significant difference. So we'll end up looking at that. That's more so what I'm curious about, and see what our budget's going to be. And let's see if we can manage to at least make it respectable. But we'll end up playing next season for sure. I think that might be our last season because we did so well this season. We'll do that, and then we'll do 3 years and then 5 years in the future. Hopefully you guys like this series. Can't believe we managed to win 3 trophies this season. So, I mean, I just hope that we're going to be able to at least get 1 form of silverware for next season as well. So that's what the hopes are. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and thank you for watching.